Since the advent of blueprints nearly 300 years ago, the construction industry has used paper and pencils to do its job. So have code officials. But while a number of progressive architects, engineers, and contractors have started using computer-aided technologies on their projects, plan review and building code compliance has, well, stayed pretty much the same. Paper-intensive, tedious, slow, inconsistent, sometimes inaccurate, and finally, rather costly. That is, until now. The time has come for a code check revolution, where new and innovative technologies are applied to the regulatory process. At the leading edge of this revolution is an industry-changing development project called AutoCodes. AutoCodes stands for Automated Code Checking, a new technology that will transform the code review process for building design, construction, and facility management, propelling it into the 21st century. Automated code checking harnesses the amazing speed of computers to check building plans for code compliance, slashing the time from months to minutes, without compromising building safety. Code officials need automated code checking in order to keep pace with the future, because the future is already here. There is a rapidly growing list of construction industry firms already using advanced technology to create detailed design and construction models. According to one report, the rate of adoption for 3D virtual models has been growing since 2005, with an increase of 75% in 2009 among the largest architecture and construction firms. It's clear that virtual models have caught on in a big way and represent the future of the industry. The information stored in these models can be used to solve many complex problems and perform tasks that make it much easier to manage building projects, saving a lot of time and money. That sounds pretty good, except that when it comes to code checking, these highly complex models have to be flattened into two-dimensional drawings, and in most cases, printed out on paper for code officials to review and mark up with a red pencil. The way we do code check today has several disadvantages that automated code checking technology can address. Driving the development of this breakthrough technology is the high cost of manual code checking. The economic impact of current plan review methods is far-reaching and affects multiple aspects of commercial and community life. Large and small businesses lose precious opportunities for revenue each day their plan reviews languish in the regulatory process. Delayed construction schedules have a major impact on overhead, labor, and the supply chain, increasing expenses and decreasing profits. As a result, communities don't realize the potential tax revenues from developed properties. Here's an example of the current challenge. Say there is an enterprising owner of a local business called the Lemonade Stand. She realizes she has a product that no one else is offering and finds the perfect place to set up shop. She hires an architect and general contractor to make her dreams a reality. In order to make sure the project comes in on time and on budget, the contractor and designer review the local building codes with the jurisdiction, and they determine the amount of time it will take to get a permit. The lemonade stand owner puts this information in her business plan and takes it to the bank to get funding. The bank gives her a loan. Now she's on the hook, and she has a set amount of time to pay the loan back. The plans are completed, and the contractor applies for the permit. But wait, a different plan reviewer receives the plans and requests a change to the storefront. Time is spent changing the design, but when the plans are submitted again, the community's planning commission is upset because the elevations are now different from what they approved. Now the entire facade needs to be redesigned. After 3 months, the permitting complications are finally resolved, and the project starts construction. This means the lemonade stand will open 3 months later than the owner and the bank originally thought. Let's assume the lemonade stand's owner expected yearly sales of $120,000 or $10,000 a month. That means she lost $30,000 during the delay. That's a huge amount of money to a small business owner. Let's also assume the community levies a 3% tax on her sales. That's about $900 of lost tax revenue. Those amounts may not seem like much, but When we're talking about hundreds of thousands of businesses whose annual revenues and taxes are counted in the billions, it's a serious problem that stifles business and economic growth. And the bottom line costs don't end there. Another giant problem is code variation and interpretation. Building plans have to be modified and managed differently, city to city, county to county, and state to state. Some states carry thousands of distinct variations on standard codes. It is estimated that across the country there are some 100,000 code variations that can mandate RFIs and change orders, especially during the construction phase, at the cost of hundreds of millions of dollars each year. Then there's the paper. Countless numbers of trees are used to make it. And all that paper used in the code check process takes a lot of time, money, and fossil fuels to process, ship, print, deliver, and archive. Last year, a single Fortune 500 retailer produced well over 1 million square feet of blueprints, and that was just for original plan sets. Automated code checking is paperless and will help save time, money, and the planet. Finally, of major concern is the future of the regulatory process and those who conduct plan reviews. In recent years, because of the slow economy, review departments have cut back on staff. These jobs are gone, and they're never coming back. The next generation workforce will have to do more with less, and they'll need a new set of tools. They're already experts on Facebook, iPads, Twitter, and texting. Let's be honest. Do we really expect them to use paper plans, printed codebooks, and red pencils? How does AutoCodes work to solve all these problems? AutoCodes can inspect a virtual model in seconds, delivering detailed information about real and potential code conflicts. And AutoCodes technology will check models consistently each and every time, based on what's in the model. Flagged issues are compiled in a comprehensive list for review. These issues can then be viewed in 3 dimensions, one by one, and inspected thoroughly. Digital reports, including 3D images, can be generated on command. These reports can be distributed to all authorized stakeholders, including building owners, city planners, inspectors, first responders, and facility managers at network speeds. AutoCodes technology fosters timely communication, collaboration, and expedited permit approvals. It can also relieve up to 80% of plan review time and effort. This frees up code officials to focus on higher levels of safety and integrity. AutoCode rule sets are being developed in partnership with established international code authorities to promote the application of this new technology across a wide spectrum of building and safety codes. AutoCodes represents a giant leap forward for all project stakeholders involved in every phase of building construction and maintenance. Imagine completing the major portion of the code review process in seconds instead of days, weeks, or even months. Imagine the economic boost to commerce and communities alike when projects are completed faster, without compromising safety or quality. Imagine the ability to share information quickly and securely with everyone that has a need for it in every phase of the building life cycle. Imagine all the good we can accomplish by eliminating the need for paper and conserving all the money and resources we spend to make it, ship it, use it, and store it. Now, imagine doing all of this with the click of a button.